Hello, welcome, and let's get started. I will be using a 5mm crochet hook and 100% cotton yarn. Let's start with the slip knot. We will start with the chain 21. To make a larger bag, you can start with a 31 chain. Starting in the first chain from the hook, we will do single crochets. We are going to put our single crochets into the back side of the chain. That's the little loop at the back. You can see it kind of sticking up. So not in the front, but in the back loop. Sometimes it can be a little tricky to do this, but just take your time and you'll find out that the end product and the finish is much nicer. You can now see how this creates a nice edge. Continue on until the end of the row. We can now chain 1 and turn. Our first row will be 20 single crochet. Starting in the first stitch, we will do 20 single crochet all the way across. I will be fast forwarding in a lot of parts of the video. Just pause to catch up. When you reach the end, chain 1 and turn. We can now repeat this until we have about 6 or 7 rows. Once you have the thickness that you would like for the top of your bag, we will chain 5 and turn. We are going to put a single crochet in the next stitch, and then a chain 5, followed by a single crochet in the next stitch, and we're going to repeat this all the way across. Once you have reached the end, you should have 18 loops. We will then start our next row by a chain 5 and turn. We will then single crochet in the loop. Follow this by 5 chains. 4, 5, and then single crochet. So we will do the chain 5 and single crochet all the way across. At the end of the row, single crochet into the last loop. So this is our final chain 5. And we are now going to single crochet into that last loop. We can then do a chain 5 and turn. Starting again in the first loop, we will do a single crochet. We are going to repeat this pattern. Always make sure that you have the same amount of loops in each row. These are some of the measurements after a few rows. Remember, this is just a guide. Your bag can be any size that you'd like it to be. Continue your bag until you have about 32 rows, or if you want a larger bag, I would do 40 rows. This is about 22 inches or 56 centimeters. Once you've reached the end, we're going to do a chain 1 and turn. We will now decrease this end by putting a single crochet into each loop. So we're going to start by putting a single crochet into the first stitch, which is a single crochet, and then 1 single crochet into each loop. So 1 in here, and 1 in the next loop, until we hit the end. Before you reach the last loop, we will put a single crochet into the last single crochet of that row, and then we're going to put a single crochet into the last loop. This will give us 20 single crochet across, which will match the other side. So now you should have the same as your beginning side with 20 single crochet. Chain 1 and turn. Start in the first stitch and do 20 single crochet across. Repeat this until you have 6 or 7 rows, the same as your starting end. We can now fold it in half to see that this will be the top of our bag. We can now start with the handles. We will loosely chain 75. Keeping your chain straight, we are going to attach it to the other end of the same side. Do a slip stitch into the corner to join. We will then work down the side of the bag. We are going to put one single crochet into the end of each row to start. We will then put one single crochet into each single crochet and one single crochet into each loop all the way down the side. So one single crochet into the single crochet and one into the loop. Your stitches should equal the amount of rows that you made for your bag. My bag was 32 rows, so I will have 32 stitches. We can then put one single crochet into the end of each row. We will now chain 75 for our other handle. Attach the chain with a slip stitch. Be sure to keep your chain straight. Continue on with one single crochet into the end of each row. Working down the other side, we're going to put one single crochet into each single crochet and one single crochet into each loop, just like we did on the other side. So starting with a single crochet and then one into the loop. And now we can put one single crochet into the end of each row. When you have reached the handle, we will place a stitch marker. This will be the start of our 6 rows that we're going to do all the way around for our bag. Working into the handle, we're going to put one single crochet into the back loop of each chain. Take your time with this. I know it's a little bit harder, but it does make it turn out much nicer. At this point, your bag should look something like this. Continue by putting one single crochet into each stitch from below. Continue doing this until you have 6 rows. Watch the video until the end so you have some nice ideas on color and size and how to finish off your bag. If you like my videos and my channel, please subscribe and like. I look forward to making many more videos with you. Thanks. Enjoy.